Hello, it's Amy Lynn here at Soul Sister Studio in a different space to do your Samhain reading. We're up in the front of the studio in a new reading space that is fairly new that we do for quick readings, and it's kind of a cool space up here in the front retail window here. So we're going to give that a go today. I'm going to be doing your Samhain reading today. This is my original spread, and this is for the Soul Sister family. This is for my collective of followers, my collective of viewers on all social media platforms. So this message is for any of you. Take what resonates for you, and as all tarot readers say, leave the rest behind. If it doesn't resonate, then it's not for you. So we're going to start today with, I'm going to do a couple of oracle decks today along with a Halloween tarot deck. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera down so you can see the reading, and we're going to get started with some words of advice to start this reading off. Oops, I don't want the lighter. Okay. Let's see what kind of words of guidance we have to start this reading off for my Soul Sister family. We've got two bits of advice here. Let's see what we have. So we have prosperity's sisters are happiness and joy. Fantastic. Happiness and joy along with prosperity. And then what does your soul say? So that to me is, you need to tune into your own intuition to figure out what your soul is saying here to you. Maybe it does relate to prosperity, and maybe something that you're seeking right now is happiness and joy. So that's how we're going to start the reading off. Also, just to give you a little tidbit about what Samhain's about. So this is for the As the Wheel Turns channel, and we are in the season of Samhain, and we're looking at what is rotting in our life, what is dying in our life. We need to be observant of that and also be ready to release the things that aren't working out. And it's also a time to honor our ancestors at this time. So in the spread, we are going to get some advice from our ancestors today. It's about endings, and it's somewhat of a somber holiday. It's not the Halloween holiday, which can be fun, and you can do both Halloween and Samhain. But Samhain is definitely about also getting ready for the dark half of the year and moving forward. It's the Witch's New Year as well. November 1st is the Witch's New Year, so it's about new beginnings, letting things die off and end, and new beginnings. So I'm going to get started shuffling with I'm using this great little jack-o'-lantern tarot deck today. So I'm going to get started shuffling for that for you. All right, ancestors and spirit guides. Ancestors and spirit guides. Show me what my collective of followers, what my Soul Sister family needs to know right now. 10 of Cups coming out. Happy family life, emotional contentment. Let's see what we need to know. We're going to do my Samhain tarot spread. Strength and the Emperor. Ooh, having the strength to take charge of your life right now. Ancestors and spirit guides. This reading is for my Soul Sister family. This is my Samhain tarot spread. And we're going to get 3 really good shuffles here. Oh, got a Knight of Swords. Ooh, arguments may be coming. I got to slow it down. I got to slow it down. 2 and 3. Okay. All right. First card out is going to be what's going on for you right now. Ooh, Ace of Cups. maybe some self-love, maybe spending some time taking care of yourself. Maybe you have a brand new love coming in. Maybe you have something that's going to make your heart overflow with happiness coming in. So this is a great space to be in right now. Fantastic. Next, what is your challenge in the situation? Okay, Eight of Cups. There's something that you need to walk away from. Um, Even though your heart is overflowing, you've got a brand new opportunity that's going to fill you up emotionally. There's also something in front of you that does not fulfill you anymore, and it is time to walk away from that. Remember that the cups represent water, which represents emotion in the tarot. So this is something emotional. It is not easy to walk away from this, but it's what you're meant to do. Now you have the free will to not walk away from this and stay where you're at, but if you are able to acknowledge this and walk away from this, it's meant for you, and you're going to feel a lot better. Remember, if you guys have heard me talk about the Eight of Cups before, the Eight of Cups is the Hermit in the deck, and so this character is leaving what's not fulfilling them, and they're going up to the cave to be alone and spend some time to discover themselves before they're able to come back out and able to share their knowledge with other people. So something you need to walk away from right now. And it is a challenge. That's why it's coming in at the challenge spot. All right, next we're going to get, what's coming up next is going to be what we're going to get advice from your ancestors. What do your ancestors want you to know? So we've got Three of Wands. We've got Temperance. We had that Three of Wands last time. And the Hanged Man. Okay. So your ancestors want you to know that right now you do need to get the right balance in your life. There's something that is perhaps out of balance for you right now. It might involve a group of people that you're supposed to be working with or that you're currently working with. That might be what is out of balance within the group. And until you get the right perspective about this imbalance, your situation is going to stay stuck until you can see it from a different point of view. So we want to look at something from a different point of view, and that will bring that right balance. If I'm not mistaken, when we did the Maven reading, I feel like we had the Hanged Man and the Three of Wands both. So this is something that's definitely carrying over to Samhain back from Maven for this group. So make sure you're looking at something from a different perspective, and that's going to help your situation move forward. All right, so next we're going to get to what needs to die in your life. So don't take that too literal. It's just part of this is a Samhain spread, so we're speaking about what needs to die. So we're looking at, we know there's something that you need to walk away from. Let's see what needs to go. Three of Cups. So you might be doing too much partying. This is a party card. You might be doing too much socializing and partying that's getting in the way of your life. It can be the flip side of that. It could be that we're all in a hermit year this year as a collective. It could be that you're not getting out enough and socializing enough, and that's what's missing. Take which way it goes for you, you know? So it can definitely cut both ways. It's a lighthearted card. It's not a heavy card. It's what we consider a minor card. But either you're doing too much partying and sometimes when we're doing that, it's because we're trying to avoid the real things in our life. And if we sit still for too long, we have to actually look at what's going on and what's going wrong, and do the actual work. The flip side of that, sometimes we can end up in hermit mode too much, where we're spending too much time isolating and not getting out enough and not socializing enough. So take that whichever way that resonates for you. All right, so the next thing we're going to look at is how to kill this. So how to make this happen. Four of Wands. So this is the card of stability. So there's something going on. Either way, whichever flip side of the card that is, you've got to get more stability in your life. You have to. This is fire energy, so it can be through a creative process or something like that. But this is also the card of celebrating something that's a milestone in your life. So there might be a goal that you haven't reached yet, and that's part of how you're going to accomplish this. How you're going to kill this off is by reaching this goal that you haven't quite got there yet, potentially. or just darn right, you don't have the right kind of stability in your life. And when we're living in the Three of Cups and it's all about socializing and the party, then definitely, you don't have the priorities straight, if that makes sense. So next, we're going to look at what your outcome is if you're able to get the right balance here. Oh, fantastic. Queen of Pentacles. So, Queen of Pentacles is the queen that she can grow anything. She's very much like Empress energy, but she's kind of contemplating. She's got the seed in her hand, this pentacle, and there's all kinds of unlimited potential here. So if you're able to get the right balance and head towards the goal that you need to accomplish, you're going to be able to get this opportunity, and it's going to kind of land in your lap. See how she's kind of holding it in her lap and she's contemplating it. It's going to bring stability, because she's all about stability and security. And you're going to have something that, you can plant to move forward with. Um, Definitely, if you're lacking in the funds department, it's going to help you financially as well. If you can get the right balance and do that. So very nice. So now we're going to look at what your final advice is in the situation, or also we're going to look at this as advice from your ancestors about this outcome. Oh, fantastic. The Sun, the happiest card in the deck. So they're rooting for you, friends. They're rooting for you. They're letting you know. It comes back to that, Three of Cups. So they're rooting for you as far as if you can get this in order, whether it's doing too much partying or the opposite of that. It's going to bring stability to your life. It's going to push you towards a goal that you haven't finished yet, and then you're gonna have the right kind of stability to plant new seeds and grow new things in your life. And also, it's going to bring you so much happiness. So we want that. So this is coming directly from your ancestors. They want you to be happy. They see you. When we look at the Sun card also, it's about leaving the past behind and moving forward, and that's part of the joy in this card. So see, this one, it doesn't really show the brick wall. Sometimes it shows the brick wall in the background. That's like your past and moving beyond that. But it did speak to joy in that oracle card at the beginning there. So there is joy and happiness that can be had here, but you've got to get the right balance in your life in order to do that. Going back to that Temperance card, sometimes we also need healing with that card. So if that's part of your journey that you need to heal in order to move forward in the witch's new year here, make sure you're getting all of that in order. All right, that's a great way to end it. But we're also going to look at the bottom of the deck, of course, as always. Queen of Cups, beautiful, beautiful, if you can see her. So she's our love queen, and also we just spoke about healing. She's the healer in the deck to me. So yeah, there is some healing needed here. And let's make sure we this is going into the dark half of the year. This is a perfect time to work on these kinds of things for sure. This is the right time to do that. Also, to me, she's the love queen, but goes back to the Ace of Cups at the beginning. You're on the right track. Give yourself some self-love. What's better than that? So that's a good direction to start in as well, and that's kind of where you're at right now. One more card before we go. I've got a Heal Yourself Oracle, and I didn't even know we were going to have a healing theme here, but this is the deck I picked. So I'm going to go ahead and let's get one card out of that as your parting message here. For my beautiful soul sister family, let's get a healing card. A healing card for my soul sister collective here. There we go, right there. All right. So, inner child is our card here. So, I think we all have inner child scars and wounds. I don't think anybody grew up with a perfect childhood, because our parents are human, just like we're living the human experience. So, there could be some inner child work here that's going to bring the right balance to your life. Also, when we think about inner child, if you think about Try to see life through the eyes of a child. It will bring you, let's go back to this child here, the sun card. It will bring you so much joy if you're able to do that. Okay, friends, that's your Samhain message. It was my pleasure to do that for you tonight. And I wish you a lovely Samhain, a fun Halloween, and until next time, blessed be. Samhain blessings.